know if y'all remember, probably about a year and a half ago, I took y'all to what I believe to be, and I'm not even 100% sure if it's not, but I believe it to be the smallest gun store or gun shop in America. Now, this was a little tiny mobile trailer that sold firearms. Super cutest thing ever. Well, anyway, me and the owner of that tiniest gun shop in America actually kept in contact, and he has since gotten a storefront. And he invited me over, so I wanted to come check him out, and so I did just that. Now, the uniqueness of this gun shop, I have never thought that we can put one and two together and make one, but he has opened, or he has managed to open, a smoke shop slash gun shop. Is it right? So, unfortunately, because of YouTube guidelines, I would not be able to take you inside of the shop. Um, but I am going to pick up. Well, anyway, let me just a little bit. So I get there and walk in, super cutest place ever, and I look over to my right, and there is this absolute most beautiful Zastava M72 RPK on the wall. Now, I had my first encounter with the RPK SHOT Show 2 years ago, and I fell in love with it. I knew the moment that I had the ability to pick that up that I was going to do it, and that was the day. That was the day, and it was like, oh, you know how like the cartoons have like the light, like heaven around it. That's exactly what it was when I looked over there, and we picked it up. So today is the day that we are going to go to the shop and actually take possession of my RPK. We're gonna go now. Today, I'm gonna bring you with me. Now, listen, I am going to do my absolute best to try to get some footage inside of the store, but because it goes against YouTube guidelines, I may not be able to, but I am going to do my best. And if we can't get that far, we'll definitely come back and we'll have a little discussion about her. But I did acquire something that we are going to ride on her. Most definitely, because we are going to get us some long distance shooting. Y'all already know. So this is the Arkin Optics. This is the EP5 525 by 56. So I am going to put this bad boy on that bad girl, and we're going to get us some nice long distance shooting and footage from, well, when I take you to the range. Right now, we just going to go pick her up. So come on, let's go. And let me get my stuff, and I'll meet you at the shop. All right, we're closed and secure. We got our keys. Yeah, purse, keys, phone, gum. Let's go. So, it's ducked off in this plaza. If you look too fast, you're gonna miss it. So we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna see what the deal is and what we can do. But if we can't get any, I'm sorry, but I'll meet you back at the house and we'll have a nice conversation about it. Oh, that Henry is cute. Oh, what is that? I can't tell what that is. $15.98. Okay. Oh, these are pretty. All right, let me get, see that? Look at that. Let me get my little stuff. So she's secure. Picked her up. We got her. So let's go. I don't know what's going on with this weather. It's cold. Let's go to the house. So here she is. This makes me very, very happy. So the box was all mashed up. So that's why I don't have the box or do the whole unboxing thing. I was going to throw the box away anyway, but that's okay. But look at this beautiful. She's brand new. That's why I said I don't have the box, because it was all torn up. But anyway, she's brand new anyway. And look how beautiful she is. When I tell you, yes, she is an AK, but this is a different form of a monster in an AK. Everything about her just feels like XXL versus my standard AKs, or my standard full size AKs. This is just, I cannot wait to shoot. Now, we do know that the 7.62 round, 7.62 by 39, can be a little bit obnoxious shooting out of a full-size AK. Even on your shoulder, it feels like it can be a little rough, beat you up just a little bit. But the weight of this, the stability of this, even this handguard, look how wide and thick this handguard is. That is literally it feels like a solid piece of wood. Not that all of the other ones don't, but this feels like I just said, an XXL version of an AK, a full-size AK. You know what? I don't feel like I'm doing a good job explaining that. Let me grab another full-size AK so I can kind of show you what it is that I'm talking about. Hold on. All right. For example, let's do a quick clear check. She is clear and safe. So this is a standard AK, and when I say standard, I'm meaning with the classic wood and all that other good stuff. So look at how they look side by side. Looking at the thickness of this handguard, you see that compared to this, there is a significant amount of difference between the two. I'm gonna hold it like this so that you can see. Well, this is the bottom. So the bottom is, probably just as thick as the top of that handguard on this AK. Now come back here to the stock. Look at the difference between these two. You see how thin that is compared to that? It's quite a difference. And weight is totally on another scale for sure. Like I said, although they are the same in the sense of an AK-47 on the AK platform, this one here is definitely, weight-wise, it's not that much of a difference. Would I feel, or do I feel like I can, yes, it does feel different, especially with my arms extended. I will give you a few shots from the shoulder, but this is not one to be shot from the shoulder for me. You might can do it, but for me, it's not, it wouldn't be ideal. Now this bipod, it comes with the bipod already installed. So this is a part of this AK. This whole situation, this is how this comes. So it folds. So this can close back and under so that you can store it away. Now, because I am making a big point as to it comes with this bipod, then that should tell you that this should be shot from a bench, from a table, from prone, from utilizing the bipod that they gave you. All right, so this does have an adapter for you to ride an optic, and I think I stress that a lot when I do my AK reviews. I talk about what this particular thing is right here on the side. And I'm going to put my optic on, which I just showed you, so that you can get the whole visual as to what's going to happen. Very simple. I would have loved to show you how simple this was to use that adapter rail with the scope adapter to ride your scope. But unfortunately, YouTube doesn't like that, so I cannot show that to you. But this is that final look. This is how we will be taking her to the range, and we are going to have us a fantastic time with her. Now, the biggest, I would say, I'm not going to call it a gripe, but the biggest controversy between the AR and the AK is what is actually used for distance. Can an AK really give you the distance that you're looking for? Is the AR the better option for long distance shooting? Now, me, in my opinion, um, anything can get you some nice distance. I understand you do have rounds that are specifically for long distance shooting. AK, the AK round, the 762 by 39, may not be one that you think of when you're going to do long distance shooting. But what would ultimately determine the performance of your round is your conditions. If your weather is white, the wind is right, everything is on your side. I I wholeheartedly feel. Now, I have not done my research to say, oh, he shot the AK round 500 yards. No, I have not done. I haven't gotten that in depth of the science behind long distance shooting with the AK round. But I can tell you, um, based on what it is that I know, on the little bit that I know on the ballistics of the AK round, I feel like it can do um, its job. It can do what it needs to do and get as far as it needs to get before we start to lose, the traction and kind of like, come lose the force behind that amazing round. I absolutely love it. So, what do you think? What did you see? How do you feel? How excited are you about this Zastava 72 uh, RPK? How excited are you? Are you excited as I am? And it's just ironic. Somebody had just asked me for this. You see how the universe works? Drop it in the comment. Let's talk about it. Listen, I'll see. Beat me to the range. Don't meet me at the range. I love you a lot. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel just by watching this video. Te quiero mucho.